All right, guys, we got a Honda Civic in the garage. Check it out. We just did a little work on this. Changed the CV axles and axle seals on this side. Same thing on the other side. CV axles and axle seals on that side as well. On procedure of changing those, we had a little bit of a leak on the transmission. Now I'm gonna drain the old transmission out and replace it with a brand new one. There's a certain way to do a procedure of draining and filling it up. So this is what they said recommendation. It's good for like a bunch of vehicles. Honda Accord, Honda Acura, Hyundai Kia, Mazda, Mitsubishi, Nissan, Subaru, Suzuki, Toyota, Lexus, and Zion. So right there on the top left, ATF Z1. As long as it's Z1 fluid, you could use it. Any brand you can use for ATF as long as it's a Z1 rating, ATF Z1. And that's what we recommend for this transmission on this Honda Civic. So I will jack it up, take out the drain, and then let's get the funnel going in here. Alright guys, check it out. I got the floor jack in there, the jack stands in there, transmission drain plug right there, cracked it open already, drain pan. Alright, so I just use a head of the ratchet right here. There we go. Look at that, it's just brown color, it's supposed to be red. And you can see that drain plug right there. Let's check it out here. So just gonna keep that thing drained. And then we'll check out this drain plug right there. This is magnetic, so let's see what we can find. Alright, so I got that transmission drained out. Just keep it drained. Kinda lean the vehicle more to the passenger side down, so you get all the transmission fluid drained out. So I got this drain plug here. Check this out. Wow, never seen this much dirt and some kind of material in here. Who knows if this been changed before. Never know if it's been changed. Look at this. Just caked. Just look at this material. Betcha this has never been changed before. So we're gonna clean this up, put a brand new fluid in there, put it to the right temp, run it, check the fluid, make sure it's on the right level of the dipstick. This transmission don't have a fill plug, it's just a drain plug. The fill plug is where the dipsticks is. That's where you check the fluid, and that's where you fill the transmission with fluid. So let's quickly clean this up, and let's get back to the transmission and check it out, so make sure that it's all drained the fluid. Alright, so it's almost gone, this fluid. There's still more in there on the torque converter. You can drain as much as we can, get all this old oil out, and then we'll put a brand new one in. Clean it up, and then get a good wipe on that thing, get the rag, make sure there's no oil. Get the plug ready, so nice and clean. And then we're gonna snug it up, just a hand tight, snug it up. Don't go crazy with this thing. And we're gonna go up top, we're gonna put the brand new fluid up in there. Alright, so up here, passenger side, that's a yellow dipstick right there. That's for your transmission. Pull that out. This is where you fill it, and this is where you check your transmission fluid. Okay, just get a funnel. What I got here is like a little spouts from a DEF fluid. It's extendable, and I never use this, so I mostly use this for like filling up windshield washer fluid that is hard to reach and it's gonna spill on me. So transmission fluid here that we can extend the longer nozzle. Slide in there, and a long funnel goes in like that. Alright, so ATF Z1 on this one, OEM MV fluid. So it says 2.4 for drain and fill. On liters is 2.2 liters. So just slowly fill her up. Don't dump the whole fluid, just take time because you don't want this thing to overfill. Alright, second bottle. Alright, let's check it out here. What's the level? It's hard to tell. I'll have to do it again. Yeah, it's about below the line. Let's put another 0.2 on this. 0.2 liter. All right, let's try this again. Second check. All right, that looks good. It's like right on the middle. Right on the middle of the hatch. There you go. Yeah, right there. It's about 3/4 over the 3/4 of the line. Okay. So let's start this engine. Just warm it up and then check it again. Make sure we're in between those hatch mark. All right, just let it warm up. About 10-15 minutes of idle. Let it warm up. And then we're gonna go back in the transmission shifter here. We're gonna cycle the gears. I'm gonna do this a couple times. All right, so it's been running for 15 minutes now. Let's let it sit for a bit, let it settle that oil, and then we'll check that dipstick. All right, looks like it's still in the middle of the hatch, on the hatch mark, right in the middle, right there. This is still okay. You can run it, but I'm gonna add a little bit more. Probably about an ounce, and it should be good. If you wanna start the car again, let the gear cycle, we could do that. But to me, this is perfect. Now we're gonna go for a drive. After for a drive, check it again. So that's it. That's how you drain the old fluid on this Honda Civic. Automatic transmission. What a ATF Z1 transmission fluid, and this is ready to go, rock and roll. Just need the car wash on this, clean her up, a little bit of a airbook grease all the way around. That's it, guys. So give me a thumbs up, subscribe. You guys are getting on the next one.